29-year-old Sinead Quinn, who owns Quinn Blakey Salon near Bradford, I'm sorry to say is an idiot. Now, that's not to say I agree with the £27,000 worth of unlawful fine she's accrued, but we'll get to that in a second. Quinn was running her salon during the restrictions placed on some businesses, meaning that she was operating her business in breach of the regulations. She was first fined £1,000, then £2,000 for 2 instances where she was caught open, and then she received a £4,000 fine over the weekend. But then council officials returned to the salon on Monday and Tuesday this week and issued 2 further fines of £10,000 each after they found her still trading. Kirklees council said it visited the business on Saturday and issued a £4,000 fine. They said police visited on Monday and found the salon to be open again, so a further £10,000 fine was issued. During earlier visits by authorities, she told them she did not consent to coronavirus closure laws and was hit with on-the-spot fines for breaching the regulations. A Kirklees council spokesman said the salon had opened on Saturday, Monday and yesterday in a region which has among the highest COVID infection rates in England. The spokesman said the business was open and trading again, so they had been issued with a further £10,000 fine, which means the total is now 27 grand. We are now in a process of exploring alternative action. The council condemned the actions of the business owner as selfish and irresponsible, and I will condemn the actions of the council as illegal, unlawful and immoral. Quinn posted a video to social media earlier in the month which shows her arguing with a council official in which she says she doesn't consent, is acting under common law, had a printout of the Magna Carta posted on her shop window and told them she opens a business under common law.
Hi. It is. One that I don't consent to. I don't consent to any fines. I don't consent to any fines. So this has been served to Kirklees Council, and you had 7 days to answer this. I said this has been served to Kirklees Council, and they had 7 days to answer these questions. So they had 7 days to answer these questions. But you are out of your jurisdiction. I'm standing under common law. I said I'm standing under common law. So you're out of your jurisdiction. Yeah, it's advice. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm standing under common law, and I can open my business under common law. What law am I breaking?
You're breaking the coronavirus regulations.
Is that a law? Is that a law? Is that a law or is it legislation? Is it a law or is it legislation?
The regulations are the law.
Statutory law, and it's legislation.
Well, it is the law.
So what law is that then?
It's the coronavirus number 4 regulation.
Okay, well if you can produce that to me and make that an order with a human wet ink signature.
So I'm asking you to close, and you will be served now £2,000.
Well, I don't consent to any fines. You're out of your jurisdiction.
We need to close now.
I'm not closing. I'm not answering any questions. I'm not answering any questions. That would be trespassing. That would be trespassing. Of what, sorry? Sorry, can you just repeat that? Section 17. Why? Who did it kill? I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not breaking any laws. I said I'm not breaking any laws. Yeah, the legislation. I'm standing under common law.
That legislation.
Sorry? Nonsense.
And we give you the legislation that.
Yeah, legislation under statutory law. This is common law, and I'm allowed to open.
All the rules that, I'm sorry, but that doesn't apply to the situation. And it's told you that.
What situation?
You're going to get fined, and that's not good for yourself, and I'm sure financially that's not good for the business. Like, I understand what you're saying, you don't want to shut them. They're not going to shut you, they're not going to open it. It's the same for everyone. Businesses are shut everywhere, hairdressers, beauty salons, you're having to because of this legislation.
Well, I'm not complying, and I'm not answering any more questions. I'm standing under common law, not statutory law.
How are you going to afford these fines when it drives up to.
I'm not answering any more questions. I'm not answering any more questions.
Well, I'm assuming this is your client's card, and they'll be receiving it a fine through the post, so just to let them know, that they'll be receiving a fine through the post.
Well, we don't consent to any fines, so... I appreciate what you're doing. This is your job. I understand it, but I'm standing up for my rights. Honestly, I'm not... I don't... You... What do you mean don't speak to you through a door? Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I have your number, please? Can I have your number, please? And what's your name, please? I've got your badge number. What's your name, please? No, your name as well, please.
You don't need my name, you've got my badge number, you can identify me from that.
No, I need your name.
I'm having a conversation with you.
No, because you're a public servant. You need to give me your name when asked. What is your name, please?
Now this is why I called her an idiot, and I don't mean to be an arse about it, but business laws are not under common law. They're under statutes and acts. Paying corporation tax and VAT, for example, isn't mentioned as far as I know in the Magna Carta, but I bet she's paying them. So to say you're standing under common law and don't consent, but you're consenting to paying taxes and VAT through your business is hypocritical. You simply cannot pick and choose which part of the law you wish to stand under. And running a business, you must also understand that simply not consenting means nothing. I mean, is she going to tell her suppliers she doesn't consent to paying them? Is she going to not consent to giving customers their change? Of course not, because that's not life. That's not how life or the law works. Now, has she quoted the Bill of Rights, for example, which is still in force today as it's freely available to find and read on the government's legislation website, then I'd have far more respect for the woman. From my research about the Magna Carta, many of the items listed within it were actually repealed soon after it was established, but the Bill of Rights hasn't been repealed and is still an active piece of law, within which it states under Article 10 that excessive bail ought not to be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. And under Article 12 that all grants and promises of fines and forfeitures of particular persons before conviction are illegal and void. What a lot of people fail to understand, including Sinead Quinn, is that consent is not individual consent but collective, and no one person can withdraw their consent, and it's really annoying that people still use this argument when it's mute and simply adds no weight to any argument. Kirklees Council said in a statement that it understands how tough the pandemic has been for local businesses, but added it is absolutely crucial for people's safety that we all follow the latest COVID-19 rules and guidance. In a series of Instagram videos, Ms Quinn insists that she is not breaking any laws and does not consent to any fines issued when visited by police and council officers. A post on the Salon's Instagram page showing a police car parked outside A post on the Salon's Instagram page showing a police car parked on the road outside the business reads, "This is what your tax-paying money goes towards, sitting outside my business whilst I'm lawfully earning a living." So although she's living under common law, which I'm sure mentions how taxing people is unlawful, she's happy to mention that people's taxes are paying for the police to visit her. Now, I'm not knocking anyone who wants to use common law and a Magna Carta as a defence, but you need to understand what it means, what's relevant and what's enacted and what's not. And if you can't do that, then you should simply shut up and put up, accept the fine and then appeal it in court. However, I personally suggest researching the Bill of Rights before you go to defend yourself. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.